Welcome to another episode of 10 Reasons Why Show. I am your co-host, Chad Tomasso.
I am your main host, Scott Tomasso.
No, you're not.
And today we're doing another top 10 list.
That's right. And what are we going to be talking about today?
It is things you didn't know about identical twins.
That's
top
right.
10 things you didn't know about identical.
Right, and we would know something about that because we are identical twins. We have been our whole entire life.
Most
right?
of our lives, I
Yeah,
think.
most of our lives.
Most of our lives, I think we've been identical.
So there are 10 things that we're going to go over today that we either have heard or experienced.
like
and
the top 10 questions
Yeah,
that we usually get.
We're going to enlighten our viewers on what it is to be an identical twin.
And you were going to be shocked.
So number 10 is what?
Number
Scott?
10 is it hard to figure out who you are in old family photos? And I would say yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we did it.
That's so weird.
So yes, it's very hard. I still have an issue with it. The only thing that really does help out is, well, there's two things. Mm-hmm. One, we were dressed differently. You were always in red and I was always in blue. Even though it was the exact same outfit, the colors were different, blue, red. And I was also about a pound heavier than you
More than that, probably.
when we were born. So that's the only thing that kind of gives it away.
Yes, well, so it is hard to tell who's who in old family photos unless we're wearing our signature red and blue clothes.
Yeah.
However,
Or our Dallas Cowboys.
as we got older,
all the time.
As we got older, it became a lot easier because you got a lot uglier. So have we done anything freaky before
That's
that
even
freaked us out?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my God, we did it again.
That's so weird. And the answer is yes. There was a time.
There's at least 3 occasions.
Well, this one in particular struck me as odd because I was living in Arizona, you were living in Nebraska. Our mother's birthday was coming up. We both got her the exact same card. How that happened, I don't know. We went to different stores, we were in different states, and I remember Mom calling me and saying, "Hey, did you guys plan this?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You and Scott both got me the exact same card." And I
For
was
the
like,
record, she received mine first. So you were actually copying me. Number 8.
Number 8.
Do you have a secret language?
And the answer is no. No, I'm not telling them that.
Why not? Why not? Don't be afraid.
No.
Don't be afraid.
No, this is on a YouTube
We can
channel.
believe it. We can believe it.
The answer is no. We don't have a secret language.
I would say, if we're being totally legit, I would say, because there were times when we wouldn't speak to each other, we'd just do something in tandem, in unison,
Right.
to do whatever it is that we needed to do, and we never had to say anything. So I think it's really just an instincts thing. You just kind of do it.
We just know each other's tendencies.
Maybe that's what it is.
Number 7 is,
This is a big one.
is there a good twin and an evil twin? And the answer is
There's
definitely...
most definitely a good twin, and there's most definitely an evil twin.
You know, the people who know us
But what-
know that is...
That's not true.
When
Well,
you were
first,
making
do you agree
suggestions.
that there has to be one and another?
I think that in any sibling setup, there's going to be one that's probably a little more and the other one that's not. So, yes.
I don't agree with it.
I think it's just a misconception.
It's a misconception. One's more outgoing and the other one's more reserved.
Was I more conservative? Maybe as a child?
One was
Perhaps.
liked more by people and one was not as much.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Are we exactly the same? I'm not even sure what that means. What does that mean exactly?
I wonder, because you get this question a lot. I think it's more physically, are you the same? And then of course, do you guys like the same things? Do you do the same things? I would say for a majority of those,
Unequivocally, that's a no.
I would say for a majority of things that might be true, but no, we're not exactly the same.
No.
Clearly.
We're just like everybody else.
Clearly, we're not exactly the
No,
same.
I am stylish and
You're
profiling.
wearing a cardigan in Phoenix.
It's cold in here. So no.
And I was looking down there when you said it.
So no. We're not exactly the same.
All right, number 5. Have we ever pretended to be each other
All right,
at any time during our
Make
life?
this quick. Make this quick. So, generally speaking, no. But there was an instance, apparently there's more than that I just learned, but I only remember one of them, and that was when I had set you up with this girl named Sean.
You can't stop saying her name.
Then when I set you up with this girl when we were in elementary school or something like that.
It was elementary school.
And I told her that I pretended to be you and said, hey, will you be my girlfriend tomorrow? And I said, call me. And then she called on the rotary phone. And I pretended to be you. And I said, meet me at my locker and you'll be my girlfriend tomorrow. But that's because you made me mad. And that's what happens when you mess with the bull. You get the horns.
Yes, well, I realized how cruel and terrible a child could be, because when she was following me around the next day, I was like, why are you following me? Stop following me. She's like, well, because we're going out. You're my boyfriend. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about,
Very
but
bad
you need to
boyfriend.
get away from me.
You're a very bad boyfriend.
But it was very awkward, but then I realized, oh, somebody obviously was pretending to be me.
Number 4, this isn't a question, but this is something I think we needed to bring up. As a twin, you generally, because you have the same birthday, you generally get tandem presents.
So explain tandem presents. What does that
Meaning
mean?
we had to share the exact same presents. So it would be like, here, this present's for the both of you.
Right, and you know what else we had to share was the cake.
Oh yeah.
Your
so you
half-
never even get your own cake.
Your half would say happy birthday, Scott. Actually, it would be happy birthday across the entire thing, and then Scott and Chad on
like
the
mine would be
halves.
happy Scott, and his would be birthday Chad.
Anyway,
Don't
so
have
yeah.
twins. Don't do that to you. Don't
sucked.
do that.
And if you do, don't do tandem presents. Don't do that.
Or tandem parents, for that matter.
So number 3, as twins, were we cooperative or competitive?
We were competitive.
I would agree with that.
Up until you found out you couldn't beat me in anything.
Oh,
And then you said, you know what, if I can't beat him,
Let's join him.
I'll join him.
None of that's
How
true.
that worked.
Evil twin. Good twin. I mean, the truth hurts sometimes.
And that takes us into our next point. Is there a liar between
That's
the two
not a
of
point.
you?
That's not on our list.
It should be.
Number 2. So, is there some sort of psychic connection between you and me where I can feel your pain and you can feel mine? Scott? Are you speaking to me right now?
You might want to go see the doctor. There's something wrong with your liver. I feel like you have a canker sore coming on.
So,
Is that the answer?
So-
Is that the answer we were looking for?
no, we can't feel each other's pain. That's
No
totally
matter how hard our older brother hit us, the other one never felt the pain. Maybe laughed a little.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of
A
laughter.
lot of laughter.
I laughed at your pain a lot.
Yes.
Number 1.
Do you like being twins? This is the number 1 question we get. Do you like it?
I think people sometimes wish they had twins. like a
Yes,
like a
I know
twin.
people who want twins.
Well, but I mean, they wish they were a twin. No, I get that.
Why?
They're like, it would be so cool to be a twin.
Why though?
And I would say the only cool thing about being a twin is that you have somebody that goes through the same experience as you at the same time. There's no age separation. You usually share the same friends, same interests. All that's good. But in the end, you are treated as a
Novelty?
group,
A novelty?
a novelty, and sometimes that's done some good.
Hey, we did commercials and stuff as kids only because we were twins.
that. Well, that may be true to some extent, but
That is true.
would you say that you like being a
I
twin?
actually may have even dated a girl because I was a twin.
So do you like being a twin?
No. No, I hate it. Hate
You
it.
still hate it. Still bad.
Actually, I don't see myself as a twin. Do you?
No, not really. No, because I don't think I look anything like you.
No, you're not as pretty as me. So
All right.
that's the list. So hope you learn more about identical twins. They're not as identical as you think they are.
No, and we certainly don't have any sort of freaky magical connection. It's all hearsay. No, I'm not telling him that.
You should.
I'm not telling
You
him
should
that.
do it.